Thank you for being here, Panda, for the first one. Or first person here, rather. I don't know. We are continuing. Sunshine. Just put that there. Perfect. Alright. We're good. We don't have to do all that. I did a few sprites last night. I think I did one or two. I sound kind of quiet. Let me see. My audio is working pretty fine. It looks alright. Let me just pull my mic in a little bit closer, and that should be good. I don't want to put it where you guys can see it in the camera. Anyway, yeah, I did a few sprites. I guess it's time to suffer. Did I save the changes on stream? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. I do want to see still this. There we go. Now that we unlock this area, and now I don't think I'll have an issue with my streaming software. I should be able to. Can we, yo, just jump in. Thank you. Mario trying to show off too much. Serena Beach. Ah, the Mantis Storm. It's such a good level with this boss battle. This is definitely a boss battle. I don't care if anybody calls it like a pseudo boss battle or whatever. This is. Ain't it insane for it to be the first sprite though? I think I need to give myself the benefit of a clean starting area, so I'm just gonna go ahead and clean it up. I ain't dealing with. Oh, what? I never saw that. No, they don't. Right. I got you, homie. I got you. Alright, once I got this all cleaned up, then I'll feel like I could start the battle. Right. Let me get this coin real quick then. Call this community service. Hell yeah. I got a free room after this. Oh, my wrist is already hurting. Yeah, like carpal tunnel from this. Alright, cool. I want to hear what their complaint is. What? The hotel's vanished. What does that mean? It's gone. Hey, what's going on? What's this nonsense? You fix it now. Yeah, sounds like what you would expect. Oh, please tell me my nightmare is over. You can save me. I don't know why, but you just look very capable to me. Listen, it all started around noon. This giant mantis-shaped thing showed up. It was paper-thin, floating silhouette. It came and covered the hotel grounds in this electric goop. Then, oh the horror, my beautiful hotel, my poor building. It sank into the middle of that awful ooze. Why me? Why? Now I've got the staff cleaning up, but where's my hotel? What am I supposed to do? I can't just sit back and... it's back. I can't even say that. I? Is it I? That might be I. It's back. That gossamer ghoul. Do something. Alright. Alright. Oh, I missed the whole roof of that gazebo. I can't touch any part of it. Oh wait, alright, cool. Wait. It's a good thing I knew this technique from previously, because this changes it so much. Now they're just pushing me around. Now they're bullying me. Alright, calm down. Let me heal. Are they all coming for me? Super spray is more effective? What do you mean super spray? You might know some tech I don't know. Ooh. I'm gonna die. I need to get health. Oh my god, I just got a little bit just to get knocked back. Come on. Oh, my bad. I just heard my phone just now. Funny, this alarm was supposed to wake me up yesterday. Do I have it coming up again? Yep, I do. Dismiss. Yay. Why y'all still mad? That's just crazy. Okay, well. Don't try to fool me. What do you mean? Why are you upset? Yeah, I am the hero. Yo, what's up? Thank you. It's jump and R at the same time. This is the Switch version. Jump and R at the same time? Is that the one where he does like a backflip? Let me see. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. This week has been so eventful. Shumi and Sasuke. There's that. Oh shoot. Is there tea? Is there tea? Let me see. Oh no. Alright. I'm looking at my messages. Alright, so I did that one. Let's go ahead and keep going here. I don't know. Let's do this for a little bit. This is one of my favorite levels. The hotel lobby secret. I think I know. I think I remember. Nope. It's Mario, right? Yeah, Mario. Listen, I have a feeling you can help me out again. See, the hotel, it's full of ghosts. So, well, could you maybe look? Just come inside. I can tell you're a miracle worker. Don't be so modest. You have to be staying still and jump and R at the same time. Oh. Interesting, because it has to be like straight R. I thought it was RZ. I had never seen that attack like that used before. Interesting. Very interesting. Thank you for the insight. I never used that before. And it was actually pretty helpful for this. So you don't even have to be standing, you can use it midair. That's pretty cool. Ooh. Almost messed up. Of course, brother. I used to try to speedrun the game, so I'm so ass now. I would never try to speedrun this game because of levels like these. This, yeah, this will get me. No, chill out, chill out, chill out. This is what happens to me all the time. Ooh. Oh, I got so nervous. Ignore me. Just ignore me, please. Don't. All right, there we go. Finally. I don't like doing that. What the? This is so embarrassing, bro. It's almost like I get vertigo in these parts. I should be able to make it. Do I really have to make it that way? That can't be right. And there you go. Dying. You know what? I should be using like the save states. Can I use save states? Oh, you can't use save states. Triple jump feels so risky for me. I could never. Every time I try, I end up just eating it. If I try something too acrobatic in those levels, done. Oh, you had to tell your sister the tea? God, that must be good tea, bro. What? I was saying, I'm in my DMs. Homie, open the doors. Open the doors. GM, open the door. I hate this, 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 I hate this. I'm gonna try something and oh my god, and I know it's not gonna work. I wanted to see if it would work, but he straight up dives from there. It almost seems like the higher you go, the more secure the divers. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, you cannot be doing this to me, bro. I made it. I should have gotten a boost. Something. I'm pretty sure this is probably the reason why so many people didn't like the game. This was just like the hard part of the game. That's it. Peak gaming right here, guys. You don't know when you see peak gaming? This is it. Oh, I could feel the bobo. I hate this, man. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. What's down here? Nothing worth it? Nothing. I don't know. I don't need those coins. Bro. Come on. Hey, look at that. There's a level right here. Look at that. There's a level right here. You don't even gotta go over there. Fine. I'm trying. You sent screenshots. Oh, shoot. Screenshots. Wait, what? 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 Sorry, the tea was hot. What? Bro. Bro, there's so many questions. There's so many questions. I own. Whip your hair back and forth. Come on. Yeah. Wait, Sasuke, what you be? Switch 2, boys? Homie, you're gonna need to get that Mario Kart. He hits me with the, by the way, I won a local Tekken tournament and got a Switch 2. Wait, okay. Wait, because I missed a little bit. Oh, I see. Okay. I didn't see that part. Oh, we got a new player for the Mario Kart. I like it. Oh, I'm out of water. Wait, what do you mean it would destroy everything Nintendo stood for if you bought one? What do you mean? I need a better explanation. Wait. Oh, look, a little water bottle. Rare, but it exists. Come on, homie. Why you gotta spit at a different direction? Got him. Glitch through him. Hmm. It's very interesting, bro. Oh, where'd it go? I didn't see where it went. Oh, there it is. You think she caught wind of that? Ooh. Click the rib back in place. Oh, wait. Delfino emergency broadcast system alert. It's been reported that a lone Yoshi egg has been spotted on a local rooftop. This news is unconfirmed. Okay. Dang, bro. Bro, but like, what's with the hate, man? I need a papaya. Do I have a papaya nearby? I got durian. I got coconut. Banana, chili pepper, papaya. The fact that it's still a thing, bro. When did Nintendo start doing all this extra BS to the players? The new Nintendo is business focused, and on Nintendo before CEO died, he was a gamer at heart, not a businessman. We need them back. Okay, but what do you mean by like the business aspect? Let's get the juices flowing. Oh man, I killed my Yoshi. Bro, the fact that Yoshi dies like this is annoying to me. What do you mean? Who'd they ban just because they don't like him? Can I jump like him? No, I can't. God, alright. Let's see. I'm gonna have to figure this out without getting up there. Okay. Alright. That's done. Lots of people, the guy who account got banned because of the nickname, or the people who were banned from buying a used game, they shouldn't have that much power over a console you own. So here's the thing. I know Nintendo's getting a lot of flack because of that. You don't own the console, you paid $500 to rent a console. So here's the thing though. That is a licensing agreement that pretty much every console has. Every single one of them. Like, you're probably gonna have more liberty with older consoles, not because you own it, but because, I mean, the majority of these licensing agreements pretty much hold you liable for the appropriate use of the console. It's in the licensing agreement for every single console. Basically, let me put it this way. It's no different than an Xbox. Xbox does the same thing where they tell you, hey, like, if you misuse this console and the software and the hardware and you alter it or anything, not only will you void any warranty for repairs or anything like that, you can have your console banned from the online platform. It's happened before. The terms and agreement use of your console has always been this way, especially anything that's been online. I want to say anything since Xbox Live forward has pretty much been the same way. Same thing with the games being licensed, not actually owned. I didn't realize I was gonna lose my Yoshi. Well, let me go get this blue coin real quick. Let me put it even clearer for, like, in regards to the games. It's always been the case that you purchase a license to the software, not the software. Just because the software is on a physical media and you own the physical media does not mean you own the game. Same thing happens with computer programs. Actually, computer programs is an even earlier evidence of this. Barely anybody does this anymore unless you build your own PCs. When you buy the operating system for, like, Windows, XP Vista 7, 11, whatever it is, right? It's very clear that you're buying the software, you do not own the software. So if they find that you are misusing the software, they can ban it. That's like the same thing with the product keys. Computer programs are doing product keys way before gaming even was what it is now. So, in essence, Xbox lets you jailbreak it for 20 bucks. Let's is a very loose approach to that. I'm pretty sure there is, when you say let's, let me try to follow you here. What do you mean by let's? Is there a Microsoft provided platform service that lets you, DevTool is different. DevTool is 100% different. I'm 100% sure you go into the tools license, or rather terms and agreements. No, that's fine. But guess what they did with the emulators? There was one that was the retro something got banned. They're not gonna penalize you strictly for using the dev tools if you come up with an emulator. An emulator does not break into the Xbox necessarily. When you break into the hardware and the software that runs the Xbox, you're walking on murky waters. Let me just pick a random stage to do, because I'm just wandering around at this point. Yeah, no, like it's been the same way, and honestly, I feel like Nintendo's just getting a lot of flack for being honest and transparent, and people are misconstruing it as being money hungry. The reality is, like, let me put it this way. Simple. You've never owned a console. Now, RetroArch still works. The Nintendo Dolphin is the only thing that doesn't work, but you can put the Dolphin app on it without Retro. So here's the thing. Just because a company lets you put on emulators, the emulator itself is not necessarily a violation to any kind of usage, especially if it's not theirs. Like Xbox could care less if you put another console emulator on there, as long as you still have the Xbox and still buy Xbox products. It's the moment that you start making it so that you have free copies of games, especially Xbox games, where Xbox is going to have a problem with it. You've never truly owned a console. You owned the console, but you agreed to using it within the terms. Nobody reads the booklets that come with the console, but it says it very clearly there that upon use you agree to. Had to do it once at least. Once you buy the console, you're agreeing to it. Like, if you don't want to agree to that to those terms, don't use the console. That's what it is. Bro, nah, that one doesn't count. I fall on these stages whether you're here or not. Yeah. It's on purpose. It's on purpose. Here's the thing, it's not a matter of I don't like your name. If your username is offensive and I deemed that that would be against the terms of usage, then you're not using it within our terms. You were supposed to use it within my terms, and if it's an offensive name, oof. If you don't find it offensive, does not mean that internationally that is not an offensive term. Like, what's offensive? Well, that's the thing. So, for example, I want to find something that is ambiguous enough for the example to work. Because there are a few that seem extremely stupid, but the reality is the reason it's offensive is because in another language it is offensive, not because it truly is offensive in your local language. Actually, there is a Pokemon, the coffin Pokemon, that they have in their own game that needs to be nicknamed to be used on online matches, just because the name includes a slur. And the thing is, it's their own Pokemon. They named it the way that it's named. Just, unfortunately, based on their own terms, that name online cannot be used. I don't even know what it's called, but it's the like sarcophagus Pokemon. I'm trying to remember something. I'm like, I can't remember what it was. I felt my finger slightly tap the Y when I pressed B. See, the issue where it lies. See, that's the issue where it lies, because it's only offensive to them, and that should be a crime. Whoa. That's a strong opinion right there. It's not a crime unless you can prove that there was a malicious intent of entrapment. If they made it so that... Okay, so let's put it this way. If they made a lot of their games so that there was something that would break their own terms and force almost everyone to be in a situation where their console was banned from online services, and this was almost an inevitable fact, or it required a technicality of like knowing ahead of time, there you have a basis of like, hey, they're doing this with a malicious intent, and you know, they know what they're doing. They know that they're making it so that they can profit and not provide the service that you're supposed to get. Same Mario. His name wasn't Mario, and it was like, I can't find a good example, but say his name it was like a culturally accepted name. Let's say they gave him a name that in English or Spanish or whatever was totally fine, but yo, I'm about to break this grip. They gave him a name that had a like 3-4 letter segment that happened to be a slur. They intentionally did that, and they made it so that it would be read on the online platform as if, oh, you named the character this slur, and every single person that played that game online immediately got banned online. That would be the basis for an actual lawsuit, because that's entrapment. That's for you to put in some terms and conditions that you can't honor because they made it impossible for you to honor. That's a problem. But they give you alternatives. For example, that Pokemon, like I said, as long as that Pokemon is renamed or nicknamed, you're good. You can use it. But if you don't do that, then you know you're gonna get banned, or at least it's gonna prevent you from using that Pokemon. And in that instance, I'm pretty sure what they do is that they make it so that you can't use that Pokemon because, oh, its nickname is offensive. If you rename it, you're allowed to use that Pokemon. It doesn't instantly ban you. No, yeah, exactly. No, that's a good one. That's a good one. Puto in the Philippines is actually a rice dish. I don't know how I did that. And I'm distracted. Oh no, we gotta go back. I don't know how I did that either. We ain't asking questions right now. Right? Infinite Farm. Wait, see you next time. For when? Which one are you talking about, Panda? Because if it's the Pokemon, I know that for the Pokemon, it's the 3-letter F word. Oh, spin jump. Actually, valid. I did not think about that. I feel like I'd mess it up, though. I did that. But back to the consoles. So, when you buy the console, you buy the physical platform, which allows you to use their software. You own the hardware, but you agree to using the hardware however you want. Technically, it's not yours to modify, it's yours to use. That's what you got it for. Modification voids your right to have it repaired. If it's irreparable, that's on you. That's not their responsibility. If you modify the software and they notice that you modified the software because it's something that they can prove online, because there's a lot of ways that you can exploit the system, and the exploit is the problem. There's no way for them to guarantee that you're not exploiting to impact their business. So what stops you from exploiting the platform to where you can modify values and get games for free on the eShop? There's no way for them to know that. or maybe there is, but like there are certain ways that they can't prevent. And if you do that, it's not only theft, you know, you're misusing the platform. So they make it so that you have to agree to not misuse it. The software thing, that was a big thing people kept bringing up, was that, oh, you don't own the game, you only get a license to buy the game, or to use the game, and when you buy the physical media, you don't even actually get the game on the physical media, you only get a product key. This is a problem in my eyes, not because you don't get to actually own the game, but because this forces you to end up having to have the game downloaded on your console. I disagree with that only because that kind of defeats the purpose of owning the physical media and not having to have that space on your console used. That's what it originally was intended to be. But at the same time, we've gotten to a point where consoles are, or not consoles, but games are so massive, you have to download the game. Like, there's certain games that just won't fit on the chip. Now, we can get there. We can definitely get there. But you have to look at it from a business lens. It's just the reality. If you want to be able to have the game on the chip so that you can you don't need internet, boom, pop it in. You don't need to download the game onto your console. Here's the caveat. That chip needs to have massive memory. Massive memory to where we're talking about enough to have all the assets, engine, all that. We can do that. We can definitely do that. But if we're gonna put that big memory, and I keep looking at myself on the camera, I should be looking at you guys, but if you put that much memory on a cartridge, you're going to increase the value of the cartridge itself. The cartridge is gonna have a cost because it's a memory. It stops being a cartridge where it's like, hey, this is just a regular, regular sized chip. We managed to fit the game here. If they do that, it's not going to look as good as like Donkey Kong Bonanza. There's no way. It's just not going to happen. We have to wait until chips become very cheap for a large size. We could wait. But if Nintendo waits to do that, Nintendo then loses business opportunities. Because guess what? Xbox isn't going to wait. PlayStation isn't going to wait. They've already moved on in this direction anyway. It's the same thing. How many times have you gotten a game, you get the CD, and you can't play the game until you download and save the game on the console? You don't download it necessarily from the internet, but you download it from the disc, because they can store that much memory on the disc, but they cannot operate the game from the disc. They just can't do it. Not like other games, like we're talking about like PlayStation 2 days, where they were able to download the content from the CD and run the game. And not many people know, you could have taken out the CD from the PlayStation 2 for certain games and it would run, because the console had already downloaded the necessary assets for whatever you were doing. So a good example was GTA, Vice City, if I'm not mistaken. You could download, or not download, but like open the game, download the game. And I say this and it doesn't make sense. Plug in, not plug in, put the CD in. Really? I keep pressing Y for some reason. Alright, cool. Do you think it hurts Mario when he separates into atoms to get into the levels? Probably. I never thought about that. Probably. Dang, I keep losing track of what I was saying. Okay, so for example, PlayStation 2, you put in Vice City, turned it on, got into the open world, like the map overall. That map was memory-wise so small that you could do that, take the CD out, and still play. As soon as the game needed to reload assets, like once you went into a building or you got far enough that you hadn't rendered certain areas, that's when the game would break. But otherwise, the console extracted from the CD everything it needed to run. Nowadays, there's so much that needs to go into playing the game, into running the game, that it's necessary for it to be downloaded onto the console, from the CD onto the console. And this is, I'm saying nowadays, but this is like from like PlayStation 3 forward. You need to do that so that the game would be able to run properly. Because if you relied on the console to, actually let me keep doing that one because easy. If you relied on the game or the console to download everything from the CD directly, you would have crazy loading times. And we complained about this years ago. As a community, we trashed Skyrim for the long loading times. If you remember, you remember. That was long as hell. There were times where you were there for a good 15 seconds, 20 seconds waiting for your game to load. And again, not crazy actually, but people got impatient and expected higher quality. So it forced the industry's hand. I don't care about the key cards, I just wish I was able to do something like my Wii, 3DS, Wii U, like modded games, and it didn't affect the game. But we're saying that, like, I hear you, but we're saying that the cosmetics, I definitely agree with the cosmetics. I wish the cosmetics were better, in the sense that if you're not gonna give me better cosmetics, then don't restrict me. What am I supposed to do here? I just completely forgot. Red coins of the lake. Okay, I'm here. Gotcha. Okay, but see, that's different. That's different. If you're talking about cosmetics, like in-game cosmetics, different. Unfortunately, that is something that they just should be making cosmetics for the game. They just should be doing that. But if we're talking about modding it into the game, you're modifying the software. And there's some questionability to that. But I'm talking about, like, if it was the cosmetics, like for the Switch, good example. 3DS, 2DS, and the alternative versions that came out of those had themes, and you could buy themes, you could unlock themes. When they made the 3DS XL, I think it was, where you had the interchangeable shell, fire. You gave cosmetic options. And it didn't take much. Trust me, the 3DS was not running crazy software. However, what they didn't do was make the Switch have skins. They gave a light mode, dark mode, and that's it. That's stupid. They could have done so much better. Then they had the chance to do it with the Switch 2. Still gave us a dark mode, light mode. And that's when you got lazy. You could have still just gave us the option, give us cosmetics. Shoot, you could charge me for it. But then you give people the reason to believe like, oh, well, you know what? They're cutting the short of what we should get. Because there's no reason you shouldn't be able to do that. Does this do the same thing? I feel like there should be like a teleportation point somewhere here. Yeah, but modern games, like that's where you get kind of hazy. I hear you. Trust me, I hear you. But when you mod software, especially their software like Smash, the concern of like what happens, like how do you stop someone from making some kind of like sexual version of a character that's meant to be innocent? And it tarnishes your image because like not everybody is aware that modding is possible. What stops that from happening? A parent sees that their kid is playing, you know, a sexual version of a character or a game that has sexual context of a character. They thought, oh, well, isn't Nintendo supposed to be for kids? You end up with a situation where now Nintendo has to respond to a parent's concern of like, should I even be buying your product? Kind of feels like, oh, that's not Nintendo's problem. Like, who gave the kid a modded console or whatever? Well, then that's the thing. Who's doing the modding? Who modified the console, modified the software, and is doing the harm to Nintendo by exploiting the system, changing what they made. There's a lot of legal not legal ramifications, but like legal ground to cover when you consider these things. What we're looking for as a community is an open source gaming environment. Funny thing is, we're getting there, but you're not going to you're not gonna get anywhere with big companies. Like, you're not gonna ever have Nintendo participate in that. It's just not gonna happen, unfortunately. It doesn't benefit them. It doesn't benefit the business model. And the best case scenario for gamers, I hate to say it, but it's gonna be that if we make an open source environment for gaming, we're gonna lose gaming consoles. And still, we might lose. How's my posture? Not great. This is better. But threaten to sue a charity is beyond reparable. I'm not sure what you're talking about exactly, but just thinking about it, if you let a charity get away with something you wouldn't let anybody else get away with, you leave area for interpretation, and you can't do that. You just can't. Unfortunately, you just can't do that. You risk too much. Can you illuminate me though, like what charity, like what happened with the charity? Because I really don't know. I'm just like side-eyeing the chat real quick. Missed out on an auction, playing Smash, got too excited, spiking opponents. I can see that. I ain't mad at that. Pan dulce is like... Just think about it like a bakery. Kind of like any of those bakery pastries, just Central American generally is what they would refer to as pan dulce. All right, I'm gonna have to get the rocket. I'm getting tired of this. Or was a charity event that was supposed to be an event for all consoles, but Nintendo told them you can't stream our games at the event without talking to us. Okay. Unfortunately, as lame as that is, there's grounds. There's grounds for it only because it's... Yeah, there's like, you have to have permission to utilize the influence of the console. If other companies don't do anything about it, cool. But still, like, you still actually should be checking in with them, because if it's charitable, they got to do a few things. Got to be non-profit. If you are making profit off of the event in any capacity, and just a charitable event does not mean it's not for profit. There may be a profit portion to like pay the employees or anything like that. If there is a totally non-profit approach to it where you do not use the events funding, and not the funding to hold the event, but the funding collected at the event, if you do not use that for profit and it's pure charitable, you got something to go around. But otherwise, like, yeah, no, it's not it's iffy, man. It's iffy. Why'd you DM it to me? Get the blue box? I mean, is the blue box is this? Why are you saying like it doesn't give me like elevation? What was I saying? Yeah, there's too much iffiness there. You can't really host an event because honestly, it's like music. Think about it as music. Like, you can't use someone else's music and be like, hey, we're gonna do a concert and we're gonna be playing Kanye music. Kanye needs to approve on that. Kanye's business partners have to approve on that, because if you're holding an event, you're using their influence without paying for it. And guess what? Guess what? That happened with Smash too. Yeah, 100%. That actually happened with Evo, if I'm not mistaken. Evo had to shut down their stream because they were streaming Smash for one of their events. They were allowed to play. They were allowed to like have the whole event. However, thank you, Panda. I need to put the camera right over here. Because here's the thing. If you brought the console to a tournament, and they put like tournament mode on Smash, right? If you hosted a tournament for fun at home, totally fine. But there's a little bit of a loophole. If you... Oh, Noki Bay, I love this one. There's a little bit of a loophole because you can still, like, play a tournament at an event. Non-profit, we're just playing the console. They can kind of get away with it. Kind of. But even then, like, still, you're not using the console as agreed to. Because when you bought it and you played it, guess what you did? Yeah, you went to a tournament for fun, and you know what? You won a raffle. That's what happened. You won a raffle. Because actually, like, if you look into, like, the nitty-gritty details of, like, those events, you typically are not acknowledging that they had a competition for the console, because you really can't. And now in someone's head rent-free. But yeah, what I was trying to point out, you bought the console and you agreed to use it for non-profit personal use. Shoot, there's a reason why game stores like GameStop used to have like consoles to play the games before you bought them, because it benefited the gaming company to have people try before they bought. But then when you don't really need that, why are you giving people access to a free console? And even then, when you like ask around, do your research, those consoles were specifically designed. Some of them had unique interfaces specifically for you to be able to use just the demos. The promo CDs, I had a promo CD, and that's just getting your hands on something that you shouldn't. Let me see if I can do this again. To be honest, Smash 4 2018 Evo was a bad way of portraying Smash. It was when Tubei was stalling for most of the games. Oh, bro, I hated that. Bro, the thing is, like, community-wise was not great either. Well, that was not great. Let's not bring up old issues that people have apologized for, have dealt with. We're not, yeah, no. For shame. Did he still do kiosks? See, and the thing is, like, it's kind of, it depends on the company too, like, because I don't think GameStop does them anymore, but you do got like Best Buy, Walmart, Target, they got their little kiosks. But now, instead of having it like, Actually, no, I think it... I don't know if they're managed directly. I don't remember. But yeah, you're right. They do still do them. Anyway, I'm getting all lost in details here. Sorry, I turn into a yapper when it comes to these topics. But yeah, long story short, we don't own our own consoles. Can I grab this? No, I can't. Okay. T loves coming. Oh no, I remember that because my Twitter loves beef and tea, bro. It was such a bad time. Such a bad time. I just managed to just hop over here. What was I saying? That's not what I wanted to do. Only difference is you get paid to yap. When I yap, I get shut down. I don't get paid to yap, bro. This ain't paying me no more. No. I did it. And I fell all the way. You just heard that. I gotta go all the way back up. Great. Now I'm here, I'm stuck in poison water. If I go underwater, am I safe? I did not know this. Anyway. God, I keep forgetting what was the last thing I said. You don't own your console. You don't own the games. You have purchased the hardware with an agreement that you'll use it within the terms and conditions. Same with the software. This is done legally for reasons of protecting IP, assets, integrity, and ensure that their business remains profitable, because if their business isn't profitable, we do not have games. It's just what it is. If the community were to move on to an open source platform that you are allowed to modify, we'll lose company designed hardware and eventually be left with situations like Sega, which it's not a bad deal, not necessarily a bad deal, but it does impact how much development certain things see. For example, Sonic, having been a Sega product, is a Sega product. We saw Sonic grow from what it originally was to what it is today, but the majority of its success comes from it being developed as a unique asset to a company. Keep in mind, Sonic was not a side project. Sonic was not somebody's Sasuke, you said Sonic, and I looked at my phone. Yeah. Sonic was not a side project. Sonic was an actual developed game intentionally for the Sega consoles. If Sega did not have its own console, Sega would have never made, never made Sonic. That's just the reality. Mario isn't a... Look, we have Mario games, Zelda games, Metroid games, Star Fox games, Pokemon games. Think about this, Pokemon games. Splatoon games. What else? Come on, big IP. We would have not had Spyro games, Crash Bandicoot games, Jack and Daxter, I think it was called. Final Fantasy. I think Final Fantasy might be in a loose in-between area here. Now that I think about it. What am I doing here? Boss of the Tricky Ruins. Alright. Let's see, what else? Halo. What else? See, but the thing is, nobody's gonna put their profitable IP on another console. They just won't. It's here's the harsh reality. I gotta get higher up. Here's the harsh reality. A lot of these games wouldn't exist, and a lot of the games that we love today that may not be directly associated with a console would also not be here today if initially a lot of those games were not made for profit for one company. We wouldn't have any of these games if those console creating parent companies did not fund for them. If Nintendo didn't make their own console and needed their own games that they sold exclusively, we wouldn't have Mario. Not in the way we know him today. Because we would have got stuck with like Donkey Kong, the original Donkey Kong. I'm talking about Donkey Kong on the arcade. Because that was a general platform. That was pretty much open source. And then we got like versions of like, hey, I got my version of an arcade platform. We ended up getting like, I don't know, maybe 5 successful ones. Sorry, I'm getting a little focused here. Let me see. Let me think about this a little more because I like this topic. You gotta protect your assets, though. That's the thing. Nintendo has to do something to make sure that they don't end up having like unofficial. So, for example, an unofficial version of an IP. I love my Pokemon ROM hacks. Like, I love them. They're great. We all probably played one that was nice. However, Nintendo gets no cut on an emulated game. And here's the problem. They give one person permission, everyone's gonna want to do it. And how do they ensure that their product stays consistent throughout various platforms if they're letting just anybody make the game they want? They can't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it for them. They will make more money making their own game, selling it at the price they want, and it is what it is. Let me see, I never really like spent time here doing anything, so let me see, let me just, How can everyone own a GameCube in 2025? It's impossible other than online, which brings a fraction of the console library. You had to be there. And I know how unfair that sounds, but even though it sounds unfair, it's like, how can I drive like an 80-something, an 87 Mustang, if that even exists? I'm spitballing here. But how can I drive an 87? I was there and I burned my disc on PC. Well, here's the thing. There's legal grounds for you to say, hey, I owned. It's behind my back, my bad. I'm just going to the ocean floor. Let me go. Let's go. Grab some regular coins to refill your meter. Okay, let's go. Anyway, like if I wanted to drive a certain car, I need to buy that car. Can I try to make my own? Yeah, but like that's more of like, hey, at your own risk kind of situation. But if you want to experience the real thing, the original, you just gotta get it. And guess what? If the product was that good to where people want it, there's a premium on that. Like, people will pay good money to get that experience. And it is what it is. Like, unfortunately, it's the way things go. If it was worth making a big deal over, then it's worth still making the money off of it. Now, if they didn't want to be lame, because I understand it, it's lame. Like, hey, like, bro, like, you already made enough money off of it. Let me enjoy it. Yeah, but at the same time, look at what they can do. They drop a console and say, hey, we're going to put the GameCube Nintendo Online version, and you'll be able to play all those classic games. Even though they don't let you play all the classic games, they only let you play a handful of them. What the hell is going on? Are you serious? What the hell is going on? Is there already a current here? Oh, there was. There was, okay. Water level. Ooh. Well, it wasn't that bad. Hey, if it's still profitable, they're gonna make money off of it. And the same way, look at Rare. Okay, look at Rare. when they dropped the rare collection on the Xbox. By the way, that was Xbox. They knew that they had access to it because they bought it, and they were like, yo, let's drop a collection. People are gonna buy this, and we are reselling literally an old game. And I don't know if they did this on the rare collection or not, but look at Namco. Namco drops the same games on the collection over and over and over and over again, and they never rework the game. They might give you a remix version, that's a separate thing, but they will give you the same game that they sold 30 years ago with no changes. That's milking the cow, man. You can't be mad at Nintendo for doing the same thing everybody else does and for them being protective of their IP. I can't get behind that because it's just like, it is what it is. It's their IP. And guess what? It's good enough, so good, that we go to the extent of doing whatever we can to get it. We do this. It only proves the point. If you're gonna go so far as to, then there's a market for it. Then I saw somebody drop that little line on someone. Yeah, like this topic just makes me think about it though, because I get it. I get it. Report. Do I really want to do? I don't know which one I want to do, man. I just kind of want to unlock the rocket. But unfortunately, I can't do all that. Yoshi, why you abandon me? I don't even know if I would want Nintendo to go that route, man. Because I'm thinking if Nintendo were to ever... Oh, God. Oh, God, I forgot it was this level. Or this Shine Sprite. I think I picked the wrong one, guys. I don't think I ever want Nintendo to stop doing what they're doing with that. Because here's the thing. I don't know if I do, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so if Nintendo were to stop being so protective of their own like IP and all that, can we guarantee the quality? Now, are there people that would be more than willing to make sure that these games stay true to their source? Yeah, I'm sure there will be. But it's like, are we willing to take that risk? For the sake of what? Of saying, hey, you know, we twisted Nintendo's arm and they, you know, now they allow us to do whatever we want with their games. Like, do we really want to go that route? I bet he's gonna say this is terrible time. I don't know, man. Like, I seriously think about this. Of course, we're gonna reach a point in time where where it will be impossible for them to stop it, which I think we're really right around the corner. Like, I'm not even kidding. We are going to reach a point where the value of the original creators' content is going to have some intrinsic value more than what a fan can do. And it's either you do it for the love of the game, or you do it willing to lose money. Everyone's gonna get to a point where we're gonna be able to make our own games very, very easily. I just saw a little bit of content where I saw someone just make their own game very, very easily. And bro, it's like, it's not a company exclusive thing now. Like, somebody is going, like, we're gonna get a wave of crazy good content. I knew it. That's the blooper I need. That blooper is faster and has terrible handling. What if I try the green one though? I think this one's a little bit slower, but might have crazy, has crazy good handling. Give me a second, because this might be the move right here. Ooh, that was a little close. Hey, I cut it to 40 exact. Woo. 40 seconds exact. What's the question? But yeah, like, back to what I was saying. We will reach a point in time where making games is so easy, so available, that these companies are going to be forced to make a good game. Like, make great games. But then they also have to provide the, like, hey, like, we're going to have to provide more than just the software. We're going to have to provide an experience. Do you only peel if you get a sunburn? Pretty much, yeah. Like, you'll only really start peeling after a sunburn. A tan shouldn't peel exactly. You talking great games? Yippee. Okay, Panda, I'm not exactly sure what we're yippieing about. But yeah, great games, like, yeah, it's gonna have to, they can't make cheap games. They can't make bad games. This is, so, talking about that, Donkey Kong Bonanza. Great game. Like, as much as people want to complain about how, you know, it's more expensive than your traditional game. Same thing with Super Mario, or not Super Mario, Mario Kart World. Yes, you're paying a premium, and it almost feels like, dang, you guys are just gonna overcharge us. No. Higher demand requires higher costs, and also, if your product's good, that's it. And at some point, the cost of production is gonna require it. Oh shoot, come on, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh great, cool. My bad. Give me a sec, guys, because I need to focus to be able to get up here. Let me just do this here. No. Ah, perfect. Not exactly how I thought it was gonna go, but it happened. Let me wait for this guy to come around. Where was I going with this? Great games are gonna be the price, and then a great experience. So, having a console. So here's the thing. Game engines, already prepared games, like these are things that don't exist super available to the public. Are we getting there? 100%. We're getting there. And there, if you know how to find these, you know how to find these. I mean, like itch.io is a perfect example of good games being readily available. And some of them don't really require much. Now, if you're looking for full-fledged, long-length games with, you know, extremely well thought out, worked out mechanics and all, like this requires R&D. This requires a team. This requires funds. So the for-profit sector is still going to be much in power, especially if you're looking for high quality. And when you find something that's good, you're going to pay for it. Nintendo's been proof of that. Microsoft with their Xbox has been proof of that. PlayStation, like the only reason these consoles make the money that they make is because they provide a quality product. They're not going anywhere, especially if they're the only ones that can make what they make. Like if they could not get the rights to a specific game and everybody just wanted that game, then that's it. But guess what? Even I knew it. Look at what happened with Fortnite. Epic made their own platform. Now, Epic is completely different to the model. They run on a platform that pretty much, like, the game hosting platform is one thing. The game hosting platform is one thing, but the hardware that's used is a PC. They use the power of the PC because guess what? The PC is going to be capable of doing everything a console can do and more. And so what happens when you don't need a console because you're running it off a PC? Then all you really need is software. They have software. They made their own great games. And they said, you know what? We make our own great games. Let's make our games available on our platform. But they're not going to limit themselves to that because guess what? If you have a great game, it doesn't matter what console it's on, what platform it's used on, as long as you got a good model where you can benefit. They make plenty of money off of their cosmetics. They also let you get a game free a month from last time I checked. Yeah, that's another thing. They're willing to pay. Oh my god, why do I keep doing this, bro? They're willing, because that doesn't come at no cost. That costs money. But they're willing to do that because guess what? You're gonna pay that monthly, yearly subscription to use their platform and play an old game. Most if not all of those games, and correct me if I'm wrong, but most, if not, I'm not gonna say all, because I'm sure that they put some somewhat recent games there, but most of those games have passed their high demand stage. Not everybody is gonna buy that game. Most people aren't buying that game, and guess what, you get it for free. And even if it is a game that is in high demand, guess what, by them providing it free, they get people to be like, oh shoot, this subscription might be worth it, let me go ahead and look into that. And they subscribe, and guess what, they might make back that money in 3-4 months, because the people who subscribe, sometimes, bro, you'd be surprised the amount of people who have expendable income. Not everybody's waiting for the free game. Some people might be, hey, might as well, it's free. But there's a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, that are willing to put money down for stuff that they just want. So you pay for whatever licensing agreement, whatever distributing agreement you get, right? Like, yeah, hey, I'll host your whatever game, let me give this out as a free copy to our subscribers. We pay this one lump sum, which sometimes game developers want that. Like, hey, give me a guaranteed 10,000 now, which I could probably make with 200 sales. Let's just drop, like, it's not gonna be 200 sales, but just imagine if I guarantee 1 million sales and my game goes for $60, I could make $60 million if I sell that. But I also have to pay whoever. I have to pay my developers, my distributors, my marketing team, XYZ. So whenever I make that 60 million, I have to spend 20 million on all the efforts to get it sold. Cool. Or Epic comes through and says, hey, look, I just want to pay you, I want to pay you 40 mil right now, guaranteed, straight to you. There's no advertising, there's no distributing. I'm asking to do the distribution for you. I'm giving this game out for free. You already made your lump sum from when the game first came out. Everybody already bought it. Your biggest fans bought it. But you got now people that if they play your game for the first time, you might end up getting like a couple million new fans that will buy your next game. And I'll guarantee you still 40 right now, no effort. You're still gonna come out on top because it's still 40 more than what you were making right now. All I need is the rights to distribute it for free. And it'll only be for free for a month. If nobody gets it, then it's sold on my platform from then on for profit for a set amount, whatever. And you get this cut. There are business deals that benefit these companies way too much. And now Epic has a platform that everybody is on. I did make it. Look, you yapping got 8 people in the chat. I know, right? That's why I'm going. Yeah, these business models make sense, man. Don't get caught. Just, I'm good. But yeah, no. Like, there's... Again, I get it. And I hate to be that guy to be like, well, technically, but like, there's a reason why this happens. And again, Nintendo's gonna protect their assets. We're not gonna get a Nintendo that's gonna be like, hey, you know what? Do whatever you want. You wanna hack my Pokemon game and make a fan-made version cool, where's my cut? And then if I let you do that and that it becomes better than what I got, nobody's gonna buy the one I got. But then at the same time, if I steal your idea, then you're gonna complain that I stole your idea. If Nintendo were smarter and less protective of their product, which I don't want to put this on the Japanese, but I do suspect that this is a Japanese approach to game development. Not even a Japanese approach to game development, actually a Japanese approach to IP assets or whatever, right? I'm pretty sure that they are protective of what they make. Like, it's, I made it, I get to profit off of it, I'm the one who manages it. Oh, you can tell Panda that. T if you want, because I'm legit too full of energy. I'm gonna disappear for a bit just to go live. Alright, you good, bro. I'll tell Panda on the side. But yeah. Oh, I waited too long. I don't want to die on this. This is one of the easier ones. Come on. How many lives do I got left? Ooh, that's not good. But yeah. Yes, interesting tea. Ah. Playing Marvel, aight. But yeah. Yeah, I get where everyone's coming from, but at the same time, I just enjoy where we're at. I knew if I died there, I was going to have a game over and then not be able to actually do it in not one try, but like one session. I didn't want to do all that again. I still want Nintendo to do their, like, I want every gaming company to be in control of their asset, because there are certain things that just get milked too much. And again, I was gonna go back to this point about how Nintendo. Okay, let me get this energy out. So hyped. When they did Donkey Kong Bonanza, right? I was questioning the worth of the game. Like, is it worth the money that we're paying? I can tell you after playing that game, 100%. That game is 100% worth paying, because it's fully fleshed out. I don't feel like they're like, they overcharge, because nowadays you get a full game, pay a $20 DLC for something that felt like post game. That's it. But they told me up front, hey, this is how much the game costs. And if you pay that amount, guess what you got? You got a nice, fully fleshed out game. The main story, like up to where you get to like where you think everything's reaching its end. Hey, here's a nice story plot point. You get really intrigued. Then You get a proper ending. That ending is fire through and through. And hey, you finish the game, guess what? There's still more to your game. Get it going. And if you aren't a gamer, you didn't even get ready for this. You didn't even prepare even close because you blasted through the game. Now you got to go back and do everything you can in the game. Then you got to do these challenges, which were not for the weak. Let me just say that again. And again, if you didn't do it all the way through, which I didn't do it all the way through properly, there's still some content you're missing. There are collectibles that you can get that aren't that hard to get, but they're a lot. And then you had this little end sequence, proper end sequence, challenging as hell. And I came out of that experience satisfied, bro. I'm willing to pay that extra 20. And if it takes extra 20 for me to have an experience like that, so be it. If they hit me with a like 150 Pokemon game up front, they're like, yo, it's 150. Can't do it for the traditional 60. And they tell me, hey, we're gonna get you this new region, and we're dropping Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn as post game. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. If they're gonna give me the fully fleshed out experience, there's no way I won't. Shoot, you tell me I get Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn in one game. Those are my 3 regions where I'm gonna be like, you got me, you sold me. I don't need to hear anything else. I just need a drop date and that's it. I'm that easy. I'm sorry. Now, knowing the business model, can't be mad at them for saying, hey, you know what? We got Gen 10, but we're willing to drop Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn, but they're gonna be 3 separate games. Can't be mad at them. It's their stuff. They're gonna make it the way they want. Is that the more likely scenario, especially if they can get you to pay like $60 each? Shoot, if they make it so that it's like, hey, it's redone, modern graphics, modern engine, and it's $80 each, I'm still gonna be like, I'm a side eye them, and I'm gonna be like, how dare you? Oh, I don't want this. This is it. I finished this. I didn't know. So 8 per level. I don't remember that. Wait, so if I finished all 8, does this dude give me my sunglasses or something? Homie, give me the drip. I'm not ready yet. Lame. I don't know, man. Looking at Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza, I feel like they're doing it justice. If they hit us with free updates, which I think they will, for Mario Kart World, where now that they got Bonanza out, if they do that and maybe wait for, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 more games to come out, for us to get new racers, maybe I can't see them putting in new tracks. That's something I don't think they'll do, unless they add like a new region to the map or something. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna see new tracks. I do think we're gonna see more features. I'm still hopeful that they will give us like the ability to make your own root for a cup or for a knockout. I'm hoping it's for a knockout because I would mess with that so hard. That would be like my favorite thing. The hell? Nah. Why would I do that when I can just do this? Why would I do any of this that they're showing me? Wait a minute. How dare you? That's why. How would they, like, you're talking, what are you talking about, like, for the double dash? Are you looking for the double dash feature where you have two racers? Oh, homie fly into the amusement park. Yeah, he gone. I did not expect that. I don't think they'll make that, unfortunately. I just really don't think they would make that. Unless they made it so that you get the second character's like special item or ability or something like that. I don't think they'll do something like that. Cause here's the thing. The double dasher format was a gimmick. And they didn't continue it. It's not like the anti-gravity that they made it so that, oh, hey, anti-gravity is a thing in all the games now. Because it just made the game more varied, but it wasn't a gimmick. As much as it was, a movement option. It didn't make it so that that's what the game was. It was an aspect of the game. Where am I going? I'm going that way. So where do I want to go? Do I want to go to the top? I do want to go to the top. All right. But it would be nice. I wouldn't be mad at that. Because one thing I do love, we're the only yappers left, I guess, right? Everybody left. I would love to see character-specific items. Like when you had, like, I think it was, if you had Bowser and Bowser Jr., you would have a chain chomp, if I'm not mistaken. That would drag you through the map. I don't remember which one that was. So I'm just going in. What else do we have? I think we're gonna get DLC though, especially with what they said about the voice actors from Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think we're definitely gonna get something. There's just no way, cause there's no other possibility. Plus, there's so many things that they could do. They could add in Pauline. Maybe they could put in Teen Pauline. But I don't think that I would want it at the very least as a costume. But I don't think they would do it as a costume because that would change Pauline's weight class. Unless they're willing to like work that in there. If they have a way to work in come on guys, come on, stop doing dirt, stop doing me dirty. I don't see why they shouldn't be able to just go ahead and be like, hey, this costume is actually a different weight class. There's no reason they shouldn't be able to do that. I'm so trash, bro. What the hell? What the hell is going on? I can't? I'm bugging. I'm bugging because I know I jumped off this wall. You trash at a game, never wow. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't know. I just had a feeling. God, I'm just making this more difficult on me and it's annoying me. I was... Oh my God. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right. I'm gonna cry. Probably should try. You know what? Nope. We're not doing this anymore. We're gonna go through here. We're gonna fly up here. And we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna fall down. Because we're trash at the game, like I said. We're gonna go over here. You know what? And we're gonna do the same thing again. Oh, I ran out of water. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go up here, right? We're gonna get on top of this. And then we're gonna grab that blue coin. And we're gonna fall down and not get the blue coin. Come on, there you go. Perfect, all right. Yay, falling. I thought this was gonna be bouncy. I hate life. I made it. I don't think they'll do anything with Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think they did everything. Donkey Kong Bonanza is probably what they considered a completed product. And plus, there might actually be some stuff to do that I might not be aware of. I might have to go with pay a visit again, but that'll be in the future. No, how dare you, bro? Yeah, I've noticed. Chat is... it's not bumping anymore. I got nervous there. Come on. No. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Come on. There we go, there we go, there we go. Come on. Come on, don't fall. Don't fall, don't fall. Ooh. Ooh, I almost fell. Come on. There we go. Made it. Whew. That was a little close. Closer than I would like. I wish I had skills to just not fail. But come on, I just need the rocket, and I'll be feeling like I did everything I needed to do. Yeah, no fellow yappers. Get out the way, man. You got mad at me, you were in the way. Alright. 30 blue coins. Let's go ahead and... Buck isn't here, Damien fell off because of his terrible line. I'm here for that. Yes, I am here for that. 3, bro. This is Tom Nook's cousin. Guaranteed. Finally, yes. Does he also cause massive amounts of debt? Nah, you can just tell he's swindling me. He's like, hey, I'll do that for 10 blue coins. Yeah? You'll do it? Cool. Cool. No refunds. Cool. Where the hell did he go? Where the hell did he go? Oh, there he is. You're lucky. I ran out of water. Come on. Got it. Shoot, and I was about to rocket jump too. No, you weren't. The mysterious mustachioed man has been seen running around town holding some type of machine. The mustache man is also the primary suspect in the recent kidnapping of Princess Peach of the Mushroom Kingdom. Now, what I am gonna do... Oh, shoot. Let me see if I... Great. Oh, great. Cool. I did so great. I feel great about that. I want to see if I can get up there from here. Yes. Now, clean up. Oh, great. At the very least. Cool. $33. The big 3-3. I think that's all of them. Until I unlock the ending. I'm pretty sure. Delfino emergency broadcast system alert. It has been reported that a lone Yoshi has been spotted on a local rooftop. This news is unconfirmed. Mario looked kind of bow-legged in that mini cutscene. Maybe. Okay, well. One of my other favorite levels, although sort of stressful. Certain parts. Chain Chomplets Unchained. If I'm not mistaken, Yeah, I remember. Okay, I remember exactly how to do this. Alright, chill out, chill out, chill out. Let's first... Oh, wait. I might be wrong about this. Yeah, I am wrong about this. Because these are the small ones. I don't know where I gotta put these. Alright. First one's cooled off. Come on. Remember, always be kind to your pets. Oh my god, bro, there's such a knot in my back. Ooh, I think I got it. I don't know. Bro, the fact that I still just have one life is concerning me because I don't even know where I would try to find more. Let me keep going. Which one was this one? Crazy what? Oh. Il Pantissimo's Crazy Climb. Which way was it? Flag over where? It's behind the spa. Okay. I got you, bro. 30 seconds, impressive. Tough, bro. That's crazy. Grr, yes, grr. That was not so bad. You are quick. Yes. I suppose maybe I underestimated you a small bit, perhaps. You try again after you've practiced more. Until then... Yes, sir. That's all I have to say to you. Now, be off. No, not yet. Not yet. I haven't said it on stream. Bro, can you stop? Thank you. I should have went up for the blue coin, but then if I fell off, I'd hate myself. So, no. While I can, I'm just gonna keep doing these because I think this is probably one of the levels that I was most good at. So, oh, Oh, this is the one where I gotta avoid the flames. Okay. Yeah. Or the lava, rather. Goopy Inferno. How am I supposed... Oh, because it's up there. Okay. I had to check up on my other streamer homies. Ain't no worries, no worries. Oh. I don't know why that gave me the little... What do y'all call that horrible sensation when you're at heights? And I wonder if it's the same for everyone. I've heard a name. I don't want to say it, but I've heard a name people have called that sensation from when you're up high up, and that discomfort you feel from being that high up happens. Sometimes I feel like I want to fall, but I know I won't. I don't feel like I want to fall. Ooh, come on. There we go. No. Okay. How do I figure this out? How dare you? I knew he was gonna kill me. 044 Charlie, what's up? Thank you for being here. Dang, now I'm down to 0 lives. Alright, I think it's time to go somewhere else. Stop letting that plumber cuss. He ain't cussing though. I found out I was up to you. Oh shoot, for real? What was your old tag? I might remember you. Has it always been 044 Charlie? It's always 044 Charlie. Ooh, you don't remember where you started following me from? God, I have to just go into the memory banks, bro. I might have done multiplayer Nintendo thing or something. Okay, yeah, because I played like, you know, like Mario Kart, stuff like that. I'm trying to remember. We also did Splatoon. Oh shoot. What else? Must have been a while ago, yeah. But we still here. We're back at it. After what? Nearly 7-8 years. Came out of retirement. Yeah. That was actually kind of perfect where he landed to do that. Oh, definitely did Mario Maker. Yeah. I didn't do it for a long time, but I did do it. Oh, terrible, bro. I hated that. I can't, bro. The amount of times I fail at a level is just depressing. I still do it on a regular game, bro. If you stick around long enough, you'll probably see me do it here. Il piantissimo sand sprint. I wonder if I could do this one fast. What would be the easiest way? Let me see. Dang, that's probably gonna be the way. 35 seconds? Alright. Bro, you ruined my flow. I did it. Hell yeah. Phew. Whoa. Ha. You're pretty good. You have some speed. You have grown ever so slightly in my esteem. Slightly. We will meet again, and goodbye. Anybody got any interesting gaming news? Anything to talk about? Kind of felt like we were at a good spot with the conversation about like console use, why you can't mod them and stuff like that. Nintendo's approach on everything, which again I still stand by the fact that I think that Nintendo's approach to everything, where they pretty much got flack for, they were just being honest, bro. They said, hey, look, you buy the game, but you only get a product key. You still have to download the game from online. It's going to be saved on your console. I had that drum, but I don't know if 9 people want to hear it. Yeah, I don't know if it's the best choice. Yeah, game key cards, yeah. I mean, I was explaining earlier that basically all major console companies have been doing this for a long time now. Bro, what? I mean, so we can all agree on the concept of it sucking, but there's a lot of explanation to it, why it happens and all that. But when people start saying that, oh, Nintendo's lame for that, as if they're the only ones who do it, that's why I'm like, yo, like, okay, this argument's kind of dumb. Because the thing is, it's been happening. And I think the same thing it's the same kind of problem when we're talking about why the game has to be a product key, but it can't just be on the physical media. It's lame, but if we want to do that, the price of the game is gonna have to go way, way higher than what it is right now. Which, honestly, if they're trying to keep it cheap by doing what they're doing. Bro, this one's gonna annoy the hell out of me if the fish are just not gonna be cooperative. Bro, go back. I mean, honestly, I don't know if I want to pay for physical media if it's gonna be like $200. At least you don't have to worry about losing a cartridge. Nah, I think you still do. I think you still do gotta worry about that, because can you still run the game without the cart? I don't think so. I think you need the cart to be able to run the game. And after walking those 5 miles, I'm like everywhere. It's been mad comfortable. Yes, it is. But so I'm pretty sure that the game card, the card key, is still like having physical media. Like if you have the, bro, why can't I get this? If you have the key card, you basically have the proof that it's your game. But downloading the game, you don't have a virtual key. When you download it from the eShop, you get a virtual key and you get the download. And the virtual key is basically saved on your account. So when your account connects to, or you connect to the internet, your console is able to verify your key. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. He has a key virtually. He's allowed to play this downloaded game. But the physical one, if you download the game on, you still got to download it from online. That's still the same. However, when you download it, you don't get a virtual key. The key is on the cartridge. So as long as the key's on your console, you have a valid key for it. But if you don't have the cartridge in there and you try to run the game, you have the game on your console. Like the whole game is there. But when it says, okay, let's check, let's connect online, or actually because of the nature of the download doesn't say verify online key or verify if this is, say, if this main account already has permission to play it. It's gonna say, hey, okay, let's check your game port. Oh, there's no chip in there. There's no game. Or you have a different game. It's like, oh, that's not the key for this game. You can't play it. And this is where people kind of got pissed off. Because what's the difference between buying the cart and downloading the game? Like, I might as well download the game and be able to play it whenever I want and not have to have the cart. Yeah, but you're not able to sell back a virtual game. You can only sell back the physical. So having the key, which is what's really necessary to play the game, is what you can sell back. I can't find this last one. Everybody's big deal is like, oh, well, you have to download it and it's still taking space up and on my console. Yes. But if you want the game to be fully available on the cart, you're gonna have to put a big enough memory to hold the game on the cart, which a big enough memory and a small enough chip is gonna cost some money, especially when the games are more well thought out, well developed. It's gonna cost money. So what they'll do is they'll sell you the cart at the regular price, but you still save it on your console so that it can run. Long story short, make good games that are big, well developed, have a lot of assets, good quality. And to work around that, we don't really have the game on your cart because that requires that hardware to be able to host or hold that information. Let's make you still download it. And that's how we get a big game really well done, run smoothly, because that's another thing. Loading screens would be crazy long if we're trying to get it to run off of media, physical media, and not just have it natively already on your console. At the same time, we've developed technology where it's not going to be that big of an issue. You can actually tell if you play Donkey Kong Bonanza, the loading times on that was phenomenal. Like, I can't read any of the screens at all. Like, every time I went to read it, there's like probably 3 of them. Why can't I find this last one? Oh, bro, the Donkey Kong game was great. And that's another thing I was saying. Like, bro, they actually put in the effort. I was questioning the price until I reached that last like 10%. Oh, there it is. The last 10% of that game. Man, that end sequence was, bro, so worth it. Like, there's a handful of games that I would want to replay if I ever lost memory of them. That's one of them. That is definitely one of them. Because, man, did that thing just consume my mind. The way I wanted to just be able to produce content and actually play the game and get through the story, and I just got distracted, just wrecking stuff. The reward in that game is so insane. Bro, I put that, the treasure tie, a memory gun now. Bro, oh god, if you could just pinpoint memories and be like, I'm gonna forget this and experience it for the first time again and again and again. Ooh, yes. But see, at the same time, there's certain games that I wouldn't want to do that with, because like they're so important to me in my mind that, oof, I don't want to do that. There's certain games, but I would love to go through that experience again. See, I low-key got spoiled, but not because I truly got spoiled. More so, I didn't know if what I thought would happen was gonna happen. I didn't know how it was gonna happen, which I still didn't know until the end. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, ah, yeah, this is how it happens. This is where this happens. And just to give you an idea, I'm talking about the character that shows up. When that happened, I'm like, bet. Didn't happen the way I thought. I thought Void Kong was the character. But when it happened, and we get that switch up, honestly, I was about to say the same thing. Like, I was like, nah, it has to happen. My mind said, yes, they're definitely doing this. Where the hell did he go? Am I lost? What the hell? I don't know where he went. When that happened, I was like, bet, okay. I follow. The rest of the game after that point, A1, bro. That had the sauce. And it was so nice to play. Did he just go back around? Bro, stop it. Ah, why didn't you get up faster, bro? But yeah, man, that made my favorite moments of that game. And just, bro, knowing it was gonna happen, but everything that happened, the way it happened, oh man. That hit the spot for me. Oh, there has to be. So, since you know, if you look at the credits of Bonanza and the credits of Mario Kart World, you'll see that there's people named on both, but the characters don't line up. There's nobody that they voiced. Let me try this again. Nice. This is actually clutch. I'm glad Pika taught me this super soak. This changes things for me. Where's the bluebird? I don't see the blue. Oh, there he is. Oh, I ran out of water. Oh, you lucky bird. Yeah, so for the two characters we're talking about, both are in the credits. Bro, alright. Man, I'm actually really happy about Donkey Kong Bonanza, man. That was such a great game. Very well made. I gotta go back though. I gotta go back and play a few things. See if I got everything. But it's so good. I'm a little nervous about Metroid though. I love Metroid. I'm a little nervous about the psychic power thing. But that could be good. That could be good. Where the hell is he? Bluebird. There we go. Oh yeah. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Bro, how does he keep doing this? Alright, bro. I still gotta refill. What else? I don't even know what other, like, main IP is supposed to be getting a game. I really want them to just, well, I mean, here's the thing, right? I say that, and they got quite a few. They got quite a few. It's just not the IPs I want. Come on. There we go. Finally got. All right. While that's there, since I've been eyeing it for a minute. Oh, dang, do I got it? Where is it? I don't know where. Oh, okay, it's over there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's go. Let's go get that. Oh, what? I gotta go back to every level and start collecting these. Oh shoot. I guess. Alright, there you go. Where is it? Oh, still gotta go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. No? Ah, this is the last one. Oh, lame. Okay. I think it would be easy with the hover one, but ooh. Come on. There we go. Okay. No. Ah, I knew I messed it up. Come on, I just want it. I'm gonna fail so hard continuously. And this is because I'm stubborn. There, finally. Ooh. Yeah. I keep forgetting he does that in sand. That's funny. Anyway, this Shine Sprite. What do we got? Oh, now that I have the rocket, I'm already here. I'm already here. Let's do one more. Oh, this is the last one. Watermelon Festival. Perfect. I love this one. The biggest watermelon is at the top. I mean, hey, that works out for me. What happened to my... Oh, it stayed up there. Great. Bro, come on, stop. No, 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 you can break. Come on, come on. Come on. Alright, alright. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Oh, they're gonna break it. They're gonna break it. They broke it. Ah, you suck, bro. Can you stop? Yeah. Bro, come on, stop the glitch. Stop. Bro, I wanna cry. Bro, why y'all hating, man? Bro, I'm so pissed. Is it even here? I don't think this is the right one. Nope. Oh. Is it somewhere here in the plaza? There it is. Not that one. Is it this one? I think so. Yeah, this has to be it. This has to be it. Did I just get in here for nothing? I think I did. Now I gotta go down there. Okay. All right, and let's get down here. That's gonna be it. It's been 3 hours, so thank you guys for being here. I appreciate y'all coming through. I'm gonna leave it at that. Of course, I'm gonna try to stream the next few days. Depends on what time I get out of work and all that, but yeah, always expect more and more content. Possibly some new games, possibly some old games. Right now I'm playing this Splatoon every Saturday if I can, if not at least Sunday. So it really depends. For example, this Saturday I do work, so it's probably gonna be a midnight stream, possibly towards Sunday. But it is gonna be Splat weekends, I guess. And then Sunday, Monday, I try to do a little bit of an earlier stream before I go to work overnight. So if you guys are new, please consider leaving a like, follow, subscribe, depending on what platform. Right now I'm only streaming on YouTube, but I do have a Twitch channel. And yeah, I'm working towards trying to get some clippable content to put on TikTok, and then I could be streaming there as well. So yeah, hopefully we get to that point soon and we can get back to getting this up and running like we used to. Thank you guys. See you guys in the next one. Peace.